What up, what up, what up, what up?
How we doing?
It's the off season. How you doing?
Tired.
Tired. Let's go, Nuggets. He's tired. Olympics. We got so much on the slate for today, man.
Ooh,
What, the
don't
Olympics? Will he or will he not, right? What the hell is Will Barton going to do? We got to talk about Mr. Wes Unseld, Unsung, we're unsure. Unsung Jr. We're going to talk about him, see what's what. Faku out there doing his thing.
Yeah.
Olympics kicking off. COVID taking over. I mean, what else we got to touch on, man? This stupid rumor out here about Michael Porter Jr. I ain't seen nobody on Twitter that's verified talk about it, but get out of here with this stupid trade rumors and shit, you know. But, hey, you know what? What is today?
It is the 17th.
The 17th of July. What's up? You already know. Let's go. Hop in, bruh. We are brought to you by Fly Dogs. We, as in a mile high from a cornfield away. Fly Dogs has everything you need. The best food, the best toppings, the best atmosphere, the best time. 3111 O Street. Everything's baked fresh as soon as you come in. Nothing's boiling. Nothing's dirty water. Nothing's disgusting. Come check them out, man. Lincoln, Nebraska, surrounding areas. Fly Dogs. You can't do better. All right, y'all. You already know what's up, what's up, what's up. It's a mile high.
From a cornfield away.
We got Gummy Bear and
Rebel Nas.
We sitting here, man, doing our thing. It's been, over a week, I guess. We slacking, but we busy. We got all kinds of stuff going on. You know, my daughter, she trying to do her thing with her YouTube channel. We got businesses. We all over. So we appreciate y'all's patience. Thank you for sticking with us. Thank you for still listening in the off season, right?
Yeah, in the off season.
In the off season. All right, before I get ahead of myself, like you said, today is July 17th, 2021. Get them, right? Play back from the past, right?
Yeah. Hey, OGs out there, you know.
OGs, right? They know what the inside joke is. We're a father-son duo or a son-father duo. We love sports. We love Denver sports. Right now, we're going to kind of talk about just basketball in general, I guess, since it's the off-season. Let's start with, will he or will he not?
I
think he's going to pick up the option, bro? Yes or no? Don't be difficult.
So, I want him to pick up the option, okay? But then also you were talking earlier about how you were explaining it all to me. It's crazy, but not crazy at the same time. There's a lot to go. I never thought.
You got a big decision to make.
Do you want the $14 million or do you want more?
Less?
Or less, I guess. Technically, yeah. If you want some more of an actual, if he wants to be the number one starter, go hit up Cleveland, go down there or something. But that's we'll know in a couple days.
So will he or will he not?
I think he will.
All right. I think he should. Will he? I'm unsure. Let's say that. Okay? Why should he? He's going to have a chance to be the number 2 or number 3 option. If Michael Porter Jr. doesn't do what he needs to do and grow in the offseason, he'll definitely be the number 2 option. He'll have a chance to prove himself until Murray comes back. And even once Murray's back, you got to figure he won't be a starter or at full strength until the playoffs. So it's going to be his best chance to boost his value. But at the same time, it's going to be his best chance to lower his value. Okay? Whereas if he just opts out right now and goes out there and tries to get 20 to 25 mil a year, he might have a good chance. But he probably wouldn't get that from the Nuggets. But you never know. So my own personal opinion, like I was saying, is I think he should, but I don't know if he will. The fans here, they're really rude. They don't like him. I was yelling at people on Twitter all day yo, bro, quit talking smack. We love Will Barton. Just because these non-educated basketball people don't understand what he brings to the table, even though the wife is educated in basketball, she just don't like him. All y'all people out there, too, go somewhere with the hate. Spit on it.
I'm right there, okay? But I just think he knows how much he means to the Denver Nuggets. We've been saying it since day one. He is the soul, the heart. He runs to something in the body.
Energy, blood, something. Whatever Murray isn't, he is.
He brings that spark that when Murray's not there, he brings it. He tries to hype everyone up. He tries to do the little things that not everyone sees, obviously, but he still does it. And you can just tell when he talks to Jokic or when he's in an interview, how he talks about everyone. And it's just, I think he just has too much love, I want to say, for the Nuggets.
It's the culture. It's a family, you know. It definitely is. I see. It's a culture, like you said. And him and TC, they got some negotiating to do.
Yeah.
Tim Conley, if you don't know. They got some negotiating to do. They got to figure it out. But I do think it's in his best option to pick it up because he will have his best chance to garner more money as well as to lose more money, like I have already stated. But, so we'll see. But I'm definitely against everybody saying he needs to leave, drop it, go. Like, no, like, you don't understand what he does for our team, bro. Like, he's a big part of what we do. Even when he's on the bench, he's still a big part of the culture and what we do as a team. So, anything else on that?
Not really. I think so. If we go back, okay, we go see what he was doing in the playoffs, okay, like right on those last couple of games he played.
You reminded me. Good job. Okay, go ahead. I had something to say about that too. Go ahead.
He was playing phenomenal. Like, he coming back off the injury, you could tell that he was ready to play. And like, if he's playing like that, I think he knows that himself, and he believes in himself, and I think he can. I think he's gonna bet on himself. No one. Oh, okay.
Go ahead.
No, I'm waiting for
I was gonna say the caveat to that is, Kay. The one caveat would be, how many games has he missed over the last couple seasons?
Yeah,
I would say that's the one downside to maybe opting out right now. Like last year you missed a whole bunch of games. The year before you missed a whole bunch of games.
And people don't want to take that risk, as you're trying to say. So maybe,
yeah, man, especially in the playoffs and crunch time, where we could argue that if he was there for the LA game, we could have maybe won another game or two.
Yeah,
you could literally argue that. You could argue that if Malone would have changed the lineup a lot sooner, we might have still been in the playoffs. He is a big factor, but his injuries, man.
Yeah.
Especially when we need him. He was having, like last year and this year, he was having great years. Ended in injury. And that great year didn't mean jack diddly when we needed it to mean something.
In the playoffs.
So it's, I don't know. Like, I forgot that was a point I did want to bring up. Like, he is good. He might even be great, but injuries have ruined and held a lot of careers back. So, I don't know, but that's it on that. That's how I feel. That's where we're at. Let us know what you think in the comments. Like we say, like and share, man. Please like and share, subscribe. Obviously, it helps the algorithm thingamajigger YouTube thing they got going on, whatever. My son and the engineer, they know what they talking about, but whatever. So I'm supposed to say like and share, subscribe, please, everyone. Thank you. All right, y'all, I did my job. What's up? Anyways, moving on. We didn't even say what's up to the engineer, man. We always slacking. What up, bro? What up, surfer boy? Oh, you made me want to say Doja Kid. What up, surfer boy? Over there with his nice long hair, and his oversized. I guess it's growing back.
Oh, please let John your hair.
Cutting his hair off, bro. Anyways, I mean, I don't know why he ain't turned the camera on yet. So we really are talking to somebody, bro. I promise you, there's a person over there.
Yes, 100%.
There really is. There is. All right, so I guess the next big thing on the table is these Olympics, man. Like, I guess I'll set the table as far as I don't think that we should be having Olympics. Not that I per se am scared or worried about the COVID, but just the overall, like, we already had one player on on Team USA who has got removed from the team because he's in COVID protocol. We got Jeremy Grant in tracing, so that could go either way.
Yeah.
We got two other people. Kevin Love, that was in COVID. He just sucks. We already knew that was going to happen.
His
knee,
whatever.
His calf.
Yeah.
McGee's in there now, but we already knew that was what it was going to be. But now we had an exhibition game canceled, and now somebody in Tokyo has COVID. And Tokyo's on, like, complete lockdown, more or less. Like, are the Olympics worth this?
They don't let people into the stadiums at all or anything.
No, there's not going to be any spectators or anything. What do you think? Should we keep going? Should this be happening? Are you happy with the team, the construction of it? What's up?
I don't know. I think, okay, so going on, we'll talk about the construction in 2 seconds because I do have something to say about that. But I don't know if we should, but at the same time, there's obviously going to be people that come back at you, and so then, but the NBA opened up and all this opened up, and you weren't saying that, but we were saying at the same time that it shouldn't probably open up. But, like, I really, like, I don't know. It's a toss-up, really. Like, some people want it to open up. Like, I would be fine with the Olympics, cool. Got canceled, right?
Last year, they postponed it.
Yeah, postponed
to this year.
Yeah.
That's why it's still a 2020 Olympics.
Yeah.
I just feel like that if every other day it's going to be this game canceled, these players out. We're not getting the best players that country currently has to offer.
Yeah.
And you could say, LeBron and Curry aren't there, but they weren't available. They're hurt. They're injured. So that wasn't the best players we had at that time available. Excuse me. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, every other day. Oh, this game's canceled. That's game canceled. Now we have to extend it so that we can get the right amount of games in, so we can even have a complete tournament, or what do we do? You know, that becomes the game. Or if somebody on your team gets it and they're the reason the game is canceled, then do you lose that game? Is it like you forfeiting?
And then what happens when you're actually in the game, and you can't do the substitute? Okay, come bring another person from the NBA, or come bring someone else from over there. When you're already playing games and stuff, I see it.
So I just feel like it's going to be a hassle. I hope it works out. I do, but I don't think we should be trying to have the Olympics.
No,
this year. I really don't.
No, definitely
All right,
not.
on to the construction. Let us know what you think in the comments down below. Let us know.
So the construction. Okay, so I think I'm glad that they went and got JaVale McGee, because like what actual rim protection or just actual center did they have? What, Bam Adebayo?
Let me upgrade you. Definitely was an upgrade, bro. I agree. I agree all day. Kevin Love shouldn't have been there, and nothing about him being the token wide guy, none of that. No, it's just I feel like there was a much better center options than him that could have been there. Just straight up and honestly. Okay. Yeah. Now, even McGee wasn't on that list of better centers, but he's a better center than what Kevin Love was bringing. And Kevin Love is only really a power forward. Mm-hmm. Okay. At least McGee's really, like you said, going to protect your rim. Mm-hmm. Didn't he hit a 3-pointer too?
Yes.
Yeah, he finally hit something. He couldn't hit nothing for us. Couldn't hit nothing from us. Couldn't hit a 3.
He didn't get a lot of playing time with us.
Touche.
But hey, at least it was going to be fresh out there, okay? He's going to have all the wind he needs. His lungs will be replenished. They'll be good. His legs.
As long as there's no altitude where they're playing, he'll be just fine. But other than
I guess we should find that out, huh?
I do think that if the playoffs, and we'll talk about the playoffs in a minute, if the playoffs go 7 games, I think Devin Booker might be burned out. And if he doesn't become burned out, he's definitely going to be burned out next season. Okay? If at the absolute least, by next playoffs, he's going to be done.
I was thinking the same, because he is hard bent. He just reconfirmed today, or it was either today or yesterday, that he's definitely going.
Yeah, he already promised. He already promised Pop.
I just,
you can't break that promise to Pop.
And if you want to really look at it, the last game in Game 3, right? Yeah, Game 3, he had 5 points. And you could already tell that he was off that game. Like, he was tired. But then the next game...
Bro, I can't even lie. He only had 5 points?
Yeah.
I was working. I just know that they lost.
Yeah, in Game 3,
I seen that Paul had 5 turnovers.
Yeah. Paul has been having a whole bunch of turnovers.
He hurt his hand in there. Okay, we're getting off track, though. That's next. Yeah. All right, so Devin Booker, you think he's going to be burned out, too. You think he's going to be burned out before the Olympics.
I feel like you're going to be able to see it in the Olympics. Or even if you want to talk about it, we'll see in these couple next games, okay?
Yeah, especially if they choke the lead away.
0-2, and then they come, bro.
If they go up 3-1, but they got to be up. Okay, so apparently we're done talking about the Olympics, right?
Sorry, guys.
Go ahead, man. We're gonna see. Oh, shout out to Facu. I see him out there doing his thing. Shout out to Luka.
So when he played USA, he actually hurt himself. He hurt his ankle, I'm pretty sure. And I was a little worried.
Yeah, you were telling me, and I was like, whatever.
Well, Facu got hurt. Get out of here. You be hating on.
Bro, I'm not hating on Facu. It's just I'm still a little bit mad at Coach because of how he chose to use Facu's playing time. Okay.
Yeah.
So I got to blame Facu for that, because I can't blame the coach. I can't yell at the coach. He's not doing nothing, because he walking around Serbia with big old bodyguards and stuff. I can't say nothing to him, so I got to be mad at Facu right now, bruh. He better learn how to score some points next season. Shoot, I seen what he's out there doing. He better bring that right on back over here and learn like he can do that here. So, anyways, whatever. Like I said, shout out to Luka. I'm laughing. I seen a report today about Porzingis, bro. I don't know how true or real it is, but apparently he's jealous of Luka. And my response to that is, you big dumb goofy.
Yeah,
like, you're a big dumb goofy. Like, bro, you suck. You can't hit the bras out of a barn, okay? Like, you're supposed to be this big old superstar that New York got rid of because you had a sex or rape allegation coming out against you. Everybody want to be mad at Chauncey Billups about that, but nobody want to talk about Porzingis and all the stuff he did and him running away. And Luke Walton, too. That's why we talking about Chauncey Billups. Luke Walton had the same thing, and nobody really threw a big old fuss about that, but they over here trying to burn Portland down. Like, bro, get out of here. Anyways, I digress. Sorry, I had to just get that off my chest. Little Gummy Bear rant.
Yeah.
Shit, got me mad. Anyway, so, I digress. Playoffs.
Playoffs.
Bucks and 6.
Bucks and 6.
Hey, so we were in the shop the other day, Kay. We were at work, and this and this Suns fan comes in, right? Grabs some stuff, does what he does, whatever, and then he turns around. I was like, "Hey, yo, bro, did you hear what they said?" He looked at me like, "What? What are you talking about?" I was like, "Yo, Bucks and 6." He froze. He turned so white. He didn't know what to do. It was so funny, bro. And he just laughs and puts his head down and walks out the door. I was like, "Damn, bro, I didn't mean to like crush your whole reality," but it was hilarious, man. You know, I get it though. If the Nuggets was in the playoffs and somebody came in and was like the other team in 6, I might be a little thrown off too. A little thrown off.
Hey, I remember who cooked your food, man.
Yo, at that time, yes. At that time. But I do believe that they pissed Giannis off, and I think Drew Holiday finally got in Giannis's head and told him, if you shoot another three-pointer, we're going to chop off something.
Bro, really?
Arm.
Really?
Something.
You're not going to be able to do that little Euro step no more.
Like, stop. When you're as efficient and as elite as you are from mid-range in all the way to the post, why are you shooting three-pointers? You're literally only hurting the team. Literally.
Especially when you're down. Like, just know you need points every single possession. When you know you can go into the bucket and you literally have a defense in the paint named Giannis's wall. Like,
that block was sick.
Like,
bro, that block was, I can't hate. Like, he was so out of position. So out of position on that block, bro. Like, and he for real blocked it. He didn't like kind of finger, you know, like Kawhi did to Jamal Murray with the little fingertip. No.
Oh, no. It was up.
He
Get out of here. No foul. You couldn't even call it a foul.
Or you know, they like 7-foul Booker over there.
Oh,
7-foul Booker.
No. Okay, so I get he got the record. Good for this man, K. But, bro, this man literally held on to Drew Holiday in the air, grabbed his hands to block this ball. He shouldn't technically have that record. Okay, because he made points after he fouled that, bro.
7 fouls. If you're Devin Booker, you get 7 fouls. That's just how it goes. 7-foul Booker, we'll call him.
7-foul Booker.
7-foul Booker.
Hey, what up, Mr. 7 Fouls? I got
but
this.
now, like, we're over here and talking all this smack about the Suns, but the Bucks got to win a game in Phoenix.
Yeah.
Okay. You know, now.
And Chris Middleton, you know, he doesn't like to show up at the places.
On the road, he don't like to show up at all. And they have him flooding right now and everything in Phoenix, you know, so the Bucks might get washed away in Phoenix.
Oh, no.
They might get washed away, bro.
Hey, at least it's only one game. Then they go back.
Bro,
and then
it doesn't
it's
matter.
tied again.
They're going to win in Milwaukee. We know that.
Yeah.
Okay? We know they're going to win in Milwaukee. But that doesn't matter. Okay? That doesn't matter at all if they can't win in Phoenix. Okay?
Hey, if it has to go Game 7, it has to go.
It's going to go Game 7, bro. You know it. Now, I hope they come out and win tonight. I do. I hope they come out and win tonight.
Hey, we'll know.
Okay?
We'll know at 10 o'clock.
We will. I mean, I still would more or less have lost to the champions, but I'm tired of seeing Chris Paul commercials.
Hey, I get it.
So, you know.
I get it. Hey.
It is what it is. What?
Nothing.
All right. He got scared again, you know.
No, I didn't get it was.
Got quiet on me. What does 50 Cent say? When you don't know, say G-Unit. When you don't know, say fly dogs.
Whoa.
Say a mile high from a Cornfield away. Just throw a plug in there. It's lit. You know, just throw a plug in there. Any plug.
I was trying to find the quote from Giannis that he quote about the block.
Wait, the block?
Yeah, the quote on the block.
Okay,
it was
talking
like
about, he was like, where he talks about, I was going to bring that up, where he's like, if you're talking about the past, that's your ego.
Yeah.
Okay? If you're talking about what you did in the future, that's pride. I live in the moment. That's called humility. That quote? Yeah, I'm all about it, bro. I thought that was pretty tight, bro.
Yeah.
I did. Jamal Murray retweeted it out, too. Everybody was, you know, showing him love. But, you know, you really think about that. It's true. Like, if you're talking about what happened, bad or good, that's your ego, positive or negative. Okay? You got to let it go. You can't change it. It's done either way. You got to let it go. And if you're talking about what you're going to do in the future, like, I'm going to go put 50 points up, I'm going to do this, this, and this, you're definitely probably not. Okay? And that's
unless
pride.
Your name's Kobe, bro.
I was going to say, unless you're Kobe. I swear I was going to say, unless you're Kobe. Okay? That's mostly prideful. Okay? And then if you're going to just be in the moment, then I think also you have a chance to enjoy it better when you're just in the moment, because then you don't know what you're capable of, and that's when you do your best, unless you're Kobe.
Yeah, because you ever, like, so you're sitting there and you ever, like, think about something that you're going to go do, like, that you know that you probably can't do, but you're like, oh, yeah, and you picture it in your head, I'm going to go do this. Yeah, this is going to happen. But when you actually get there, it's an entirely different story.
Well, that's what you happen for because you set yourself up.
Yeah.
You know, you, like, put it in your head. You don't put pressure on yourself. Instead of, like, yo, let's go out here and have fun.
Mm-hmm.
I'm going to go out here and
enjoy
see
myself.
what happens.
Yeah.
You know, and then that's when you end up maybe having probably some of the best games you've had. So
I think Michael Porter Jr. needs to hear that.
Man, what about this trade? Supposedly, the Nuggets made him available. Now, like I said, I ain't seen no verified accounts.
I didn't
No
even
verified
see
accounts.
this post until you showed it to me.
Well,
even
then I
haven't
seen it
even
like
seen
3 more times.
Oh,
That's the only reason I'm bringing it up. Okay, by completely different accounts, but still no verified accounts. But close to being verified accounts. People who have broke other news that ended up being real are 2 of those people are saying this. Okay, but none of the people that we actually follow and listen to for our news are saying it.
Yeah. Okay.
You know, I haven't heard no DMVR people, no Swiper Cam, you know, none of the Mike Singer, Denver Nuggets, Denver Post. Nobody said it. So I'm hoping it's some BS, but
Hey.
would we be stupid for that? Like, I feel like unless he's really unhappy and we don't know about it, which I haven't seen any signs saying he's unhappy. In his podcast, he looked happy. He didn't look like it was negative.
Hey, yeah, shout out to his podcast.
Shout out to his podcast. You know, so I don't know. I hope it's not true. You know, we got the steal of the draft. The only person I trade him for, like I've said repeated times, is Luka, and that pisses you off, I know, and that's good. But it's literally the only person I trade him for.
Hey,
is Luka.
even though I know that makes us a right now championship team, no matter what.
That's
we
all I'm
do.
saying.
Bro, we're going 72.
That's all I'm saying.
Bro.
I don't know about that. Like, I don't even know if I'd want to do that. I think as long as we win enough games to be, you know, like a top 4 seed in the playoffs, I'm okay with that because we've seen now in the playoffs, it's a different season. We know this for sure. Okay, we know players wear down. They've been tired. It hasn't been what it should be. So if I got to choose like a 50-win season that gets me a top 4 seed over going 72 and winning a championship, please believe. Let's go. Because, I mean, what? The last team that had close to the record, what'd they do?
It was the Warriors.
I know.
And it was.
And what happened?
Yeah.
Okay, that's all I'm saying. Okay, they ain't the Bulls. That's all I'm saying. Okay, that's all I'm saying.
Yeah.
So we'll see. It's going to be an interesting season. A lot of people have a chance to step up. Free agency hasn't even started. Who knows what the roster's going to look like? We'll talk about that on the next pod, kind of in depth, what we've been hearing and what we think is going to happen. So I'm hyped, though.
Yeah.
I'm hyped. Let's get through the rest of these playoffs, see what the Olympics bring. You know, Jokic out there
Can't wait for the draft.
doing his thing. The draft is cool.
Hey, that's
We'll see if we make a, you know, and that's even if we pick there. Either we're going to trade back probably or try to trade up. And at the same time, I heard, like, so out of the 8 prospects, I'm pretty sure, 6 of them are all seniors. So we're clearly looking for an older
player.
Somebody who can handle.
We don't want a Michael, okay, no hate, but we don't want a Michael Porter Jr. who doesn't know.
Or a Bobo.
Or a Bobo.
You know, that's been the issue. So look at Marcus Howard.
Yeah.
That's exactly what they're looking for.
Yeah.
You know, Zeke Najee. Well, I think he was a 3rd year, right?
I don't want to say.
Don't quote me on that. I think he was a 3rd year though. I know he wasn't a rookie. Or
I just go look at his age.
What's it called? Dang, I feel old. What is it when you're a 1st-year player in college? No, that's in the NBA and pro. What is it? Varsity? Not varsity. That's high school. What is it? Freshman. Thank you. I couldn't think. I'm like, bro. I'm like, what am I trying to say?
That's what you wanted.
I couldn't think. I was being dumb. I was like, what the hell is it called, bro? Like, what am I trying to say? Yeah, freshman. Duh. Whatever, man. Fly dogs.
Hey, it's okay.
It's lit.
It's fine.
Mile high from a cornfield away. That's what it is, bro. Y'all, we crazy. We do what we do. All right, he's trying to see how wrong I was.
He's 20 years old.
But how many years of college did he have? That was the question,
Well,
bruh.
I know, but I told you I was going to find
He's
his
young.
age.
Yo, he's young. We already know he's young. But next year he'll have a better role. He definitely. I don't see him playing 10 games, 15 games next year. He should probably play in like 50 or 60 games next year, easily. And if we can get away from the injury bug, bro, that would be nice. The injury bug been messing us up the last like 2 or 3 seasons. And we still have been excelling, even with the injuries. So, what else on the docket? Oh, you're looking for that. Okay, so we talked about the Olympics. We touched the playoffs. We're hyped about the game tonight. Who you think is going to win? I know you think the Bucks are going to win, but you really think the Bucks are going to win?
I wouldn't say it if I don't believe it.
All right, in 6. I hope the Bucks are going to win. But like I said, there's flooding, so. What's up, engineer? Engineer got a question.
Well, he's looking at
All right.
What do you think?
Olympic question for everybody who
Like,
can't hear
what
him.
do you think about putting our best players on the line at the Olympics, like with all the COVID, like
Bro, you know you shouldn't be asking me COVID questions.
but with players going over there already catching it, like
Okay, first of all,
why are you?
so what? Like, so I'm more mad about the Olympics and COVID because they're going to just keep canceling games and putting people in COVID. These are some of the healthiest, in shape individuals in the world. They are the safest people to catch COVID.
True.
Okay? By far.
So you don't think that'll be a problem at all?
Oh, no, it will. They're going to make it an issue. They're going to make it an issue just because that's what society is doing. That's what the media is doing. That's what people are trying to make it a thing. But, like, literally,
Outside of media, though, I'm talking about just straight, like just the NBA.
like, they're going to try to make it a big, like in the NFL right now, they're dealing with issues that a couple teams, the players are like, we don't care. We're not getting vaccinated. There's, I want to say, 3 teams right now that are less than 50% vaccinated, and they're trying to blow it up and make it a big deal. Like, those players don't want to get vaccinated. Leave them alone. They're in perfect shape. Okay, if they're going to catch it, they're okay catching it, and they're going to live with the consequences. It's highly doubtful that any of them would die. Okay, literally, there are some of the most in shape, most healthy people in the world are in the Olympics or professional sports. You know, and if we're going to cancel games because of COVID or COVID protocol, then we shouldn't even be playing right now. You know, especially in the Olympics, it's one thing for seasons when you can make up games and move stuff around, but we're talking about the Olympics here. Okay, Japan is already literally on lockdown. Okay, nobody can come to the Olympic Games and watch. You know, like at what point is enough enough?
Every country coming together.
Yeah, they're all coming together. It's about to be crazy.
A lot of these countries are getting hit harder than the U.S. right now. So
Yeah, and okay, and so also they just posted today, they showed their beds. A lot of the Olympians are mad because the beds are straight cardboard and they only fit one person, and it's supposedly so they can't be intimate while they're there, so they keep their social distancing at all times. Bro, it's crazy, these little old cardboard beds. Like, bro, this is Olympics, bro, and this is what y'all got them sleeping on. Somebody about to have back problems.
Okay. So don't quote me on this, okay? But I am almost 99% positive he was a freshman.
Oh, he was a freshman.
Yes.
First-year player?
Yep, first year
I guess
player.
if he's 20, then he was there for maybe, yeah, I guess he would be.
Yeah, so
Duh.
he was named the Pac-12 Conference Freshman of the week, and then he was super good.
Yeah, he was a
Yeah.
killer, but he was
Yeah.
a center.
Yeah.
And that's why I think that they tried to pin him as a center. He was too small, in my opinion. He's going to be an awesome wing player if he can just get a little bit more agility. All right, there you
He
go.
averaged 16.1 points per game on 57% shooting, grabbed 8.6 rebounds per game as a freshman. Yeah.
All right, there you go.
He
Get him.
was- Yeah,
Yeah, he was a youngin. He's definitely going to have a bigger role this year.
definitely.
But back to
definitely.
your Olympics, though, like, I really feel like if it's really going to be all this, cancel games, people in protocol, like literally, wow, Bradley Beal gets in protocol. They literally had to send him away and bring a new player.
And he's probably still in Vegas right now.
Like Rebel said over here, that Rebel,
Yeah, Rebel.
Mr. Rebel, I can't
Yeah.
call you Mr. Rebel?
No.
All right, like Mr. Rebel said over here, you done made me forget my point, bro. What you said about the Olympics and people having to get changed out every day or, I done forgot. See, he done interrupted
Changed out
me.
every day, like they can't just bring people every
Yeah, they
single
can't
day.
just bring.
Like, you
okay,
can't
there,
just
yeah.
start bringing
That's what
people
I was saying.
every single day
you
over.
can't replace somebody in the middle of the Olympics now.
Yeah.
You know, so that's, I don't know. We're gonna see. It's gonna be a spectacle in the least.
it seems like a lost cause to me. I can see having like.
Yeah, I agree. He should get a mic. You guys said he should have a mic and a camera. I agree. He should have a mic and a
Yeah,
camera so we can hear what the hell he's saying.
Definitely.
That's what I've been saying too. This is where I'm at. Who knew? It's okay, y'all. Check out the OFTF podcast, man. Shout them out. OFTF podcast. Check them out. Go ahead. We're gonna talk more about the Olympics and COVID and all that on there as well. What were you saying though? I'll repair. I'll tell him.
Saying, that I could see us having the NBA here in the United States because you could actually have a controlled bubble, but it seems like it'd be so difficult with all the different countries coming together and like.
I mean, it's probably gonna be hard, and they're gonna have them in a bubble. But like the NBA this year didn't have a bubble.
Mm-mm.
They ran. It was everybody was going state to state.
And
NFL is state to
it
state,
was pretty
so-
good too.
Yeah, it would. Not too many
Not-
people missed. In the beginning, more teams missed.
Yeah.
But the second half, not teams missed.
Because you don't have anybody.
But what they said, though, is that they're not going to do bubble. Like, a lot of the NBA players said they will never play in the bubble again. If it's a bubble or don't play, they're going to say don't play. Because mentally, the effects of the mental aspect of it bro, like the stories they tell and the things that the different players say, and like for the Nuggets in particular.
Hey, unless you're Daniel House, man. I'm
Anyways, that's why he got sent home. But the Nuggets in particular, because they were one of the last 4 teams, they were in the bubble longer than anybody else because they got there before everybody else. And then they ended up staying until one of the last 4 teams. So mentally, I don't think any team will choose to be in the bubble again. I just don't think it's going to happen. The G League was in the bubble, but that's the G League. People don't really care what they think. I hate to sound like that, but it's true. But I am glad that they made the college change how players can make money, though. That was definitely the G League's doing. All right. Pod's running long. Did I skip something? Anything from Will he or won't he? Will he or will he not? Anything yet? I ain't seen no breaking news yet. I was hoping that maybe something would come up before we got out of here.
No, I do not see.
Yeah, I don't see anything either.
Anything, no.
Yeah, man. We went way longer than I want to, but that's okay. Yeah, I don't see anything, bro. I keep seeing Giannis in a freaking Nuggets uniform, though. Like, I don't really know if I'd like that.
Let's not.
West Unsung Junior.
Yay, got a
Washington.
4-year deal in D.C., yeah.
There you go. We did forget about that. Shout out to him. I guess the Nuggets had a lot to do with them really getting that job. Tim Conley has worked in Washington, came from Washington, so he's really good friends with ownership and the front office over there. So I never doubted that West would get the job,
bro.
Honestly.
When they're taking him back for what 4 or 5 interviews,
bro, think about his squad.
Yeah,
he actually has a decent squad.
Yeah, Bradley Bill,
Westbrook.
Gafford.
I mean,
hey, Gafford's coming up. We saw him in the playoffs.
Like, what
He's
are you
coming
talking about?
up.
They got a nice little squad, bro. I'm not hating on
and
him
like,
at all.
let's not get hating, but Burnt Hands is pretty good.
Yeah. Like, we'll see what he can do. You know, right now the next question is, now that he signed his 4-year deal, is he going to take any of the Nuggets' other assistants?
Yeah.
The assumption right now is if he does take anybody, it would only be 1, maybe 2, but most likely 1 assistant. Okay. So we'll have a couple spots to fill.
So technically, okay, but couldn't Michael Malone say no?
Yeah, it's up to Malone.
Okay.
100%. Yep, it's Malone's choice. And he wouldn't say no, though.
No.
He's not going to say no. He's not going to stand in the way of somebody else that they worked so hard to get him the job.
Yeah.
They're not going to stand in their way. So shout out to him, though. He definitely deserves it. You can clearly see the effect that he has. And honestly, the one game that he replaced Malone, we liked his coaching.
Yeah.
He was doing stuff that we've been wanting to have done. Like, he did what we all wanted to do.
Every time the coach got ejected or something. Yeah.
Man, it was only one time. It was one time that he got to come in and coach. And he did, you could tell his rotation in the second half was way different than Malone's rotation. And I remember specifically we were like hyped. We were like, bro, you could tell that Malone's not coaching right now.
Yeah.
You know, I don't know what it is about him and his freaking rotations, and he won't let up on them. But anyways, whatever, man. We getting out of here. Anything else you want to say before we go?
We talked about the Olympics, Nuggets, will he not? I think we went over.
I think that was everything.
Yeah, the main
If we
stuff,
forgot something, yell at us. Let us know what it is. Hey, I did read real quick, funny note, that the Nuggets are the second most bet on team to win the championship next year. That's crazy. Behind the Lakers. You know, it's early. It's early.
No. I want the schedule to come out, and I want the Lakers to be the first people we fight.
Bro, and then I seen one more thing. I seen that we went 0-5 versus Washington and Sacramento, or 0-7, whatever it was.
We lost all of our games.
Okay, but we went 4-2 versus the Clippers and the Suns.
Oh,
crazy stuff. Like, that's what the Nuggets are about. That's like the embodiment of Nuggets.
We do super well versus the good teams.
Roller coaster gang. Get them. Roller coaster gang. You know what it is if you're a Nuggets fan. Roller coaster gang is real life, bro. All right. As always, we appreciate y'all, man.
Yeah.
Thank you very much for sticking with us. Listen, what's up? We're going to throw this on a pod. Everywhere you listen to your pods will be available. Be on YouTube. Please like, share, subscribe. All that fancy stuff makes the computers do their fancy thing and gets us, helps us, whatever, right? Didn't I explain it right?
Yeah.
Yo, I explained it right. They understood what I was saying, right? Okay. That's all that matters. Okay, and yo, all you Will Barton haters out there, go take a seat, bro. Go hate on Coach Malone or something for me, please. Okay, please. I don't want the man fired, but damn it, if you don't learn how to make some better rotations, we're going to have problems. Shoot. And next pod, please believe the engineer will have him a mic and a camera because I'm tired of him trying to be off camera doing his thing. So he will be on camera with us next time, man. I'm Gummy Bear.
I'm Rebel Nas.
We are Mile High.
From Cornfield away.
Bro, we love y'all. We appreciate y'all. Stay fly. Follow Instagram, Facebook, Twitter. share, join the conversation, comment below. We do respond. Send us questions, all that good, lovable stuff. Like, share, subscribe. I'll let your boy stay safe, stay fly.
Stay fly.
Get them. Hey, this podcast is brought to you by It's Lit. It's a local premium Delta 8 wholesaler out of Lincoln, Nebraska, currently in 2 locations. More locations coming towards you. Again, it's premium gummies, Delta 8, best in Nebraska. Okay, if you're not in Lincoln, come down to Lincoln, hit up the Highest Cloud Glass Shop, the Highest Cloud Dispensary. They will take care of you. Again, it's Lit. That's with the Z. Fire us Delta 8 out there. Holla at us. Stay fly.